Good evening, viewers. You're watching 7 at 7, the only news bulletin where I curate the day's top 7 stories for you. I'm Preeti Choudhry, and these are the headlines. Ganesh Chaturthi being celebrated at Hubli Eidgah ground after a late-night nod from the Karnataka High Court. Muslim side likely to move Supreme Court against festivities. Hindu side puts up Savarkar posters at the pandal. Five days after being booked, Lingayat seer accused of raping minor yet to face arrest despite outrage. Netas and Mutt back Lingayat seer. Massive clamour for justice to Jharkhand minor girl Ankita, burnt alive by stalker Shahrukh. BJP claims role of Islamist PFI. Child rights body demands addition of POCSO section, even though her dying declarations she said she was 19 years old. Delhi LG Vinay Saxena to sue Aam Aadmi Party Neta Atishi, Saurabh Bhardwaj and Durgesh Pathak. LG accuses them of levelling false allegations of corruption against him. Aam Aadmi Party accuses the LG of 1400 crore Khadi scam. Telangana Chief Minister KCR in Bihar meets Nitish Kumar and his deputy Tejashwi Yadav. Two netas discuss politics, open unity ahead of 2024 polls. Says Nitish, most experienced person to lead. More trouble for Jacqueline Fernandez as ED counters her claims that she has repeatedly changed her statements and cleared her phone data after Sukesh arrest. Ganesh festivities kick off across the country. Maharashtra steeped in devotional fervour. Celebrities, movie stars, politicians welcome Ganpati Bappa, perform Aarti. All right, viewers, let me get you the latest coming in for the tumultuous political waters where Jharkhand is concerned. Well, the MLAs have moved right now to Chhattisgarh. The latest coming in. Amidst the political turbulence, resort politics has begun. Jharkhand MLAs from JMM Congress have all been taken to a resort in Raipur in Chhattisgarh. Fearing poaching by BJP, Hemant Soren moved 40 MLAs to Raipur's Mayfair resort. Remember, this comes in midst of uncertainty over Hemant Soren's disqualification as an assembly member due to his alleged role in an illegal mining case. BJP's National Vice President Raman Singh alleged that Bhupesh Baghel is feeding the MLAs with the money of Chhattisgarh. Sharpening the attack, he stated MLAs are trying to convert the state into a den of debauchery. BJP alleges that liquor bottles were found in government vehicles waiting for the MLAs from Jharkhand in Chhattisgarh.
मुख्यमंत्री होते हुए अपनी कंपनियों को खदानों के ठेके दे दिए। इससे बड़ा क्या विवाद हो सकता है? जिससे बड़ी बात क्या हो सकती है? और उसको कहें कि विवाद बनाया जा रहा है, वो उत्तर दें, और जो इलेक्शन कमीशन ने कहा है उसकी बात का उत्तर दें। वो ऑफिस ऑफ प्रॉफिट में आता है। उन्होंने अपने आप को खुद को आवंटन किया, वो कर नहीं सकते। अंततः तो उनको इस्तीफा देना पड़ेगा और चुनाव में जाना पड़ेगा। अब वो डर के मारे अपने सब विधायकों को साथ जोड़कर बैठ चल रहे हैं कि उनको लग रहा है कि वो इस्तीफा देंगे, सारे विधायक भाग जाएंगे। अभी उनकी पार्टी का अंदरूनी मामला है।
All right, joining me right now is BJP leader, former Chief Minister of Chhattisgarh, Raman Singh is joining us live. Raman साहब, अगर आप ही के जो पार्टी मेंबर्स हैं उन्हीं को कोट किया जाए, आपने भी ये बोला है कि छत्तीसगढ़ जहां पर ये सारे एमएलए दर्ज हैं रायपुर में जो झारखंड सरकार की, ये एक अय्याशी का अड्डा बन गया है। क्या मतलब है आपका इससे?
जिस प्रकार मेहमान नवाजी हो रही है और होना चाहिए, स्वागत करना चाहिए, माला से स्वागत करना चाहिए, उनको ठहराने की व्यवस्था करनी चाहिए, मगर जिस प्रकार सरकारी वाहन में लेकर शराब लाद के महंगी कीमती शराब वहां पे बांटी जा रही है और मेफेयर के सामने गाड़ी खड़ी है, तो सरकार से मैं पूछना चाहता हूं कि सारा धान इन विधायकों के आवभगत में ही होगा और ये उस गाड़ी को जब्त क्यों नहीं किया गया, उनके ऊपर कार्रवाई क्यों नहीं की? जो पूरे गाड़ी में शराब भर के लाए थे। 2 बॉटल शराब रखने के से पुलिस कार्रवाई करती है, एक्साइज डिपार्टमेंट कार्रवाई करती है, मगर एक्साइज डिपार्टमेंट खुद अपनी गाड़ी में भरकर इस प्रकार शराब ले जाने का काम कर रही है, तो इसको मैं उचित नहीं मानता।
रमन जी, पर देखिए, आप कह रहे हैं कि ये एक अय्याशी का अड्डा बन गया है, शराब की बोतलें लाई जा रही हैं, छत्तीसगढ़ में क्या कर रहे हैं। पर देखिए, अब बात करते हैं जो महाराष्ट्र में हुआ, वो सारे विधायक जो असम में बैठे हुए थे, वहां पर भी शराब की बोतलें देखी गई थी। तो क्या फर्क है? उस वक्त आप लोगों ने तो कुछ नहीं कहा।
नहीं, देखिए, जहां तक सवाल है महाराष्ट्र में दल का एक बड़ा हिस्सा टूटा और वो अपने से पूरी टीम विधायक को लेकर गए, तो वहां कोई खरीद फरोख्त की राजनीति कहीं नहीं हुई। वो अपनी मर्जी से गए थे और अपना पेमेंट सबने किया।
पर रामन साहब, वो जो एलिगेशन है वो तो वही लगाई जा रही है ना कि ये जो विधायक हैं, जैसे जब जो महाराष्ट्र में हुआ, जब एक पूरा टुकड़ा आकर असम में बस गया और वहां पर मैं फिर बोलूंगी शराब की बोतलें दिखाई गई। पर इस वक्त अगर आप देखें, चार्जेस तो आप पे हैं कि हॉर्स ट्रेडिंग हो रही है, इसीलिए छत्तीसगढ़ लेके जा रहा है, और ये आप कर रहे हैं।
देखिए, एक संवैधानिक मामला है। चुनाव आयोग ने इनकी गतिविधि को देखते हुए मुख्यमंत्री के सदस्यता, विधानसभा की सदस्य को समाप्त करने का रिकमेंडेशन किया। गवर्नर साहब को निर्णय लेना है, वो राय ले रहे हैं, और जैसे ही विधि विशेषज्ञों से, कानूनविदों से राय आएगा, उसके ऊपर आगे कार्रवाई करेंगे। तो एक सामान्य प्रक्रिया है जो चल रहा है, उसका इंतजार करना चाहिए और देखना चाहिए कि गवर्नर का क्या निर्णय आता है।
बहुत शुक्रिया हमसे बात करने का रमन सिंह जी। रमन सिंह, फॉर्मर चीफ मिनिस्टर ऑफ छत्तीसगढ़, saying that there is a party going on right now in Chhattisgarh where all the MLAs from Jharkhand are lodged. Trust India Today to keep a keen eye on all developments and get you the latest. But I want to now, viewers, cut across to the other tragic developing story coming in from Jharkhand, and it concerns Ankita. Well, the latest that is coming in, justice for Jharkhand's Ankita, who was allegedly burnt alive by stalker Shahrukh. The Jharkhand Child Welfare Committee has recommended that the police add the sections under the POCSO Act in the matter. On August 23rd, Shahrukh had allegedly poured petrol on Ankita from outside the window of her room where she was sleeping and set her afire in Jharkhand's Dumka. Now there is clamour that Ankita, who was in the 12th standard, wouldn't have, and there are documents which seem to support it, as per the Child Welfare Department, saying on her Aadhaar she's much younger than 18 years of age. But having said that, viewers, officially Ankita in her dying declaration has stated very clearly when she was asked that she is 19 years old. So that is the conflict there, because Ankita, when she was questioned, and this is now the dying declaration, this is going to be the main proof of what would be used against Shahrukh, and in this she's saying 19, but having said that, her father maintained she was 16, and on other documents like her Aadhaar, her age is that of a minor. So will the dying declaration be taken into account where Ankita says she's 19 years old, or will other documents be taken into account, and will that, if that happens, will the dying declaration be termed null and void? Well, that's the big question. Trust India Today to keep getting you the very latest.
फैमिली से मिले, वी चेक द डॉक्यूमेंट्स एंड एवरीथिंग, सो क्लैरिटी काफ़ी हमें मिल चुका है. और राइट नाउ आफ्टर गिविंग द रिपोर्ट एंड आफ्टर सबमिशन ऑफ द रिपोर्ट टू द ऑनरेबल कमीशन, वी विल बी एबल टू पुट ऑल द फैक्ट्स विच आर रेलिवेंट फैक्ट्स इन फ्रंट ऑफ द कमीशन एंड द गवर्नमेंट.
की उम्र थी 16 साल. बयान देते समय या कुछ उस समय जली हुई थी बच्ची, जली हुई अवस्था में, तो जितने लहर से या 16 या 17 बोली होगी, पुलिस को सुना दिया, 19 लिख दिया. आधार कार्ड है और जो सर्टिफिकेट है उसी से मान्यता होगा ना, अब लिखने से थोड़ी कुछ होगा.
इस घटना में कड़ी जांच होनी चाहिए और दोषियों को ऐसी सजा होनी चाहिए जिससे ऐसा अपराध करने वाले लोगों की रूह कांपे. और निश्चित रूप से एक सवाल उठ रहा है कि जिसने ऐसा कांड किया है, जो इसका नाम शाहरुख है, उसके सारे रिलेशंस को जांच में लाना ही चाहिए.
All right, viewers, let's take you now to the other story coming in once again from Jharkhand of abject bestiality and brutality, where a tribal woman who was serving as a house help in the house of a BJP leader was brutalized to an extent where she couldn't walk anymore, held captive for years. Take a look at the story.
Every once in a while, there will be a story that will make you question your belief in humanity. This is one. No matter how much one tries, one cannot look away. These visuals not just horrify, these visuals shame humanity. A house help tortured beyond belief, held hostage for years, starved. The Jharkhand police have rescued a 29-year-old tribal woman, Sunita, from Ranchi in this condition. Allegedly tortured for years in captivity by a Bharatiya Janata Party leader, now suspended, BJP's State National Executive member Seema Patra. Videos show the woman emaciated and lying on a bed, recounting details of her treatment. She said Seema Patra locked her in a room for days without food or water, assaulted her regularly, burnt her with hot utensils at various places on her body. Due to continuous thrashing, her health deteriorated. She used to drag herself on the floor as she was unable to walk. She said she was made to lick her urine from the floor and her front teeth were smashed by an iron rod. Inhuman torture by this woman, Seema Patra, herself a BJP leader and wife of former bureaucrat. In midst of building outrage as details emerged of the brutality the victim endured, Seema Patra has been arrested by the cops and suspended from the Bharatiya Janata Party. Sunita was rescued many times by Seema Patra's son Ayushman. It was Ayushman and another person known to the family who tipped off the police. But even the cops were ill-prepared to face this bestiality. Images that will forever burn a hole in India's conscience and serve as a forever dichotomy, where at one end we celebrate India's first woman tribal president, and on the other, a tribal woman is subjected to unspeakable horror. Bureau Report, India Today.
The irony, viewers, as stark as that. With that, I want to shift focus to the big political development which is taking place in Bihar today. Bihar had a very unusual visitor when it comes down to politics, the Telangana Chief Minister. In its latest outreach move aimed at stitching together an alliance of like-minded parties against the BJP, Telangana Chief Minister KCR, K. Chandrasekhar Rao, today met Bihar Chief Minister Nitish Kumar and his deputy Tejashwi Yadav. This meeting took place in Patna. KCR's arrival in Bihar is being seen as a big political development, all right ahead of 2024 Lok Sabha elections. Remember, after the separation from NDA, this would be Bihar Chief Minister's first meeting to root out BJP from the centre. KCR, upon his visit to Bihar, is participating in a program along with the two Bihar leaders, providing financial assistance to the families of Indian soldiers who were martyred in the valley. So, कौन बनेगा opposition का Prime Minister candidate? That's the news that we are breaking, where especially a statement that was made by the Telangana Chief Minister all the way in Bihar. KCR's big statement there, saying Nitish amongst the most senior leaders in the country, an open backing by KCR when he was asked who should lead the opposition in 2024. It does seem that KCR has stepped back and actually thrown in Nitish Kumar's hat as the leading prime ministerial face for the opposition in 2024. KCR also added, revolution in Bihar has always brought peace in the country. Listen in.
नीतीश कुमार जी इस देश का उत्तम से उत्तम वरिष्ठ नेता है, इसमें किसी को कोई शक नहीं है। जब हम बैठेंगे, समर्पित रूप से बैठेंगे, समाधान निकालने का हर संभव प्रयास करेंगे। मैं एक कौन बनता हूं, मेरे जैसे कई नेता है देश में, तो सभी की सहमति से जिस प्रकार की नीति बनना चाहिए, जिस किसी को नेता चुन के सर पे लिए चलना चाहिए, वो जरूर हम आपको बता देंगे। आपको कोई घबराहट की या जल्दीबाजी की जरूरत नहीं है। बिहार से जब भी लोकतंत्र का हो या लोकमान्य लोकनायक श्री जयप्रकाश नारायण जी का आवाज हो, जब कभी क्रांति बिहार से शुरू हुई, देश में जरूर शांति आई।
Big statements, viewers. How much of this is sheer posturing, time will tell. They're still a long way from 2024, but it does seem alliance building already on display. I want to now cut across and get you the very latest that we're tracking from Karnataka. It's been over 5 days, viewers, where extremely grave charges, and let me detail what those charges were. Raping 2 minor girls. A senior seer from a Lingayat Mutt has been charged. All political parties completely silent, and on top of it, under the POCSO Act, the seer has been charged, but no arrest yet.
It has been over 118 hours since a rape case was lodged against him. But the Lingayat Mutt seer Shivamurthy Muruga Sharanaru still roams free. The police paid another visit to the Mutt on Wednesday, but did not take the seer into custody. The pontiff is accused of raping 2 minor girls. That's right, child rape of 2 minor girls staying at the school hostel attached to the Mutt. Shivamurthy is booked under the Protection of Children from Sexual Offences Act, or POCSO, a non-bailable offence. The seer has claimed the rape case is a conspiracy against him. With elections in view, political leaders and other seers have rallied behind Shivamurthy. Union Minister Prahlad Joshi and former Karnataka Chief Minister and BJP MLA Jagdish Shettar are the latest to come out in his support.
Arresting, non-arresting is not an issue. The investigation should be proper. I hope the Karnataka government and Karnataka police are doing the proper investigation.
Swamiji already expressed that is some vested interest. These all false allegations have been made. He is cooperating for investigation, and in the legal process, what investigation going on, it is going on, and law will take its own course.
The lone voice demanding action against the Lingayat seer is BJP MLC H. Vishwanath.
Why do you think the BJP has not instructed the police to act and arrest him?
I don't know, because the ruling party has to pay for it in the next elections. The people of Karnataka are watching.
You're part of the BJP, sir.
Maybe, I may be the part of the BJP, but I am for the law of the land. I am for the harassment against these minor girls.
Right.
But I am for the protection of those,
A counter complaint has been filed against former JDS MLA and former Muruga Mutt administrator S.K. Basavarajan by Rashmi, warden of the Mutt. The second FIR charges the former administrator with rape and kidnapping. The complainant warden is also an accused in the original POCSO case against the Mutt pontiff. Elections in the state are scheduled next year, and no political party wants to offend the powerful Lingayat community. But it surely exposes the insensitive, even cowardly netas who are fine with doing politics even on a child rape case. With Sagai Raj in Chitradurga, Karnataka, Bureau Report, India Today.
It's Ganesh Chaturthi today, viewers, and India is reverberating with the chants of Ganpati Bappa Moria all across the country. Festivities. We bring you the defining images that have been captured through the course of the day of Ganesh Chaturthi. Devotees thronged Mumbai's famous Lal Bagh Raja Pandal to offer prayers on the occasion of Ganesh Chaturthi. The Lal Bagh Raja Pandal is a major attraction in Mumbai. The other big image that we get to you of the morning Aarti that was performed at the Sri Siddhi Vinayak temple in Mumbai. Thousands of devotees visited the temple to witness celebrations of Ganesha and take his blessings. Image 3. Devotees visit renowned Tekri Ganesh Mandir on the occasion of Ganesh Chaturthi. The doors of the iconic temple were closed earlier due to COVID-19 pandemic. Image 4. Ganesh idol installed at the Eidgah ground at Hubli. Dharwad after Karnataka High Court upheld authorities' decision to allow Ganesh Utsav at the Eidgah ground in Hubli. And image 5, Maharashtra Chief Minister Eknath Shinde along with his family offering prayers to Lord Ganesha at his residence on the occasion of Ganesh Chaturthi. And let's take you now right bang in the middle of all these festivities. Joining me is my colleague Paras Dama. He joins us from Lal Bagh Cha Raja, the iconic festival, which is the iconic place where Ganesh Chaturthi is celebrated. Paras, take us through, who all came in through the course of the day. It's coming after COVID, celebrated with extra fervor this time.
Preeti, first of all, happy Ganesh Chaturthi to you, and this is the real color of Mumbai, which we can see right now, how Mumbaikars and the Maharashtra people are celebrating Ganesh Chaturthi. You can see the people which have gathered over here. The numbers are uncountable. They are here from last night when all this started. In the morning, Sthapna Puja happened, and after that, people started the darshan, which is the most important part for people who come from different parts of the world, different parts of India, different parts of Mumbai, and you can see how beautiful the Murti of Bappa, the idol of Bappa is looking. And this time there is some different decoration also done by this Lal Bagh Cha Raja Mandal, and it is the thing which is designed this time is the Ram Mandir look-like structure, which is very important, and inside that Ganpati Bappa has been stapnad. Right now the situation over here, you can see there is thousands of people who are just waiting for one picture only for the darshan, and they are waiting from last night. This type of situation will happen for next 10 days because everyone wanted this type of celebration of Ganesh Chaturthi, because Ganesh Chaturthi is a very important festival for Maharashtra people, for Mumbai people, and this time it is happening without any of the rules and regulation which was made for COVID, and you can see how much excited people are. You can see only people around here, and this people will also gather in night also, because there are some of people who just want to see Bappa in the morning. They want to take darshan of Bappa in the morning, so they come in the night and they wait till the morning rises. So that's the situation on ground at Lal Bagh Ka Raja. It's iconic and everyone comes here. People are very much happy because after COVID restrictions, this is the first time when the grand celebration of Ganesh Chaturthi is happening in Mumbai and Maharashtra, Preeti.
Well, understandable. A very happy Ganesh Chaturthi to you, Paras, and all our viewers. With that, we sign out as we beam to you these visuals coming in from Lal Bagh of Lal Bagh Cha Raja. A very happy Ganesh Chaturthi. Ganpati Bappa Moria.